I just had this idea of these two cool moves that I could do that are like there's something in gymnastics called the manna, and it's this like crazy move that is like so hard to do where you literally flip your body upside down while you lift yourself off the ground, extending your elbows like completely like this. Kind of, it's like an L sit into a V sit, and then you flip yourself back. It's like the craziest thing ever to see, kind of sometimes. It's like beyond what the human flag is, if you've ever seen that, where someone hangs off a pole like this, straight with their arms, like, you know, like, yeah. It's even crazier than that, I think, pretty much. So the two moves I thought of is this thing where I completely propel my body forward using my entire body, like as hard as I possibly could, and then with both fists just unload completely. And it's like an exercise of like almost like a cat cow. And if you've ever done yoga, you know what that means, which is like this completely spreading your ribs, like complete thoracic. I don't know what this is, would be like a thoracic expansion, and then complete thoracic, like a, and then not complete, but like this forward. You kind of like bend forward, and you push your stomach out too, because it's called like pregnant cow or something sometimes also, which is super interesting. But like you kind of like tap into it, and it's coming out of this love, and it has this mindset behind it, like, I don't want to hurt you, but this is the time to go down right now. And it's coming with this full force of complete power and love. It's like a physical love lightning bolt that just destroys someone. It's like some kind of anime move. It's crazy, but it's like I feel like it just would be so much stronger than one hand at a time, because you're throwing your whole body behind it too, not just using two arms, which is insane already. But it takes so much physical, like, symmetry and incredible muscle control and timing and just a crazy level of power to be able to really do that the way that I'm thinking about it. I think it's almost like a manna in my brain, but maybe this is like completely stupid. And the other one is hanging off the pole with the human flag and jumping one like this, like while keeping the flag. There would be like two poles, and then I would swing like this, and then I would like somehow catch it and then land this way, and then like backwards, swing, and then land the other way. That would be so cool. And I want to be able to do this. So like, I want doing this to be like a 7, an 8, like something that I could feasibly do multiple times, somewhat alright, so that I could dance through this. Like, I could be listening to this most insane song, and like as it goes bah, bah, and I just go like just like fucking human flag backwards, like left and right. Like, what the fuck? I don't even know. These are my crazy weed, like plus mushrooms, plus beer, plus matcha, plus bone broth, love, and whatever is going on here, and everything else mixed into it. So yeah, I don't know what this really even looks like necessarily, but I feel like it should be possible physically. Like, if someone trains just for that, it sounds like something that would be possible and super cool looking, and I've never seen it. So I love just this kind of doing something that It's very original, kind of. That I feel like maybe this hasn't ever even been done by like any creature ever, where you like have two trees and you swing. No, somebody must have done that actually. Some monkey, some crazy fucking squirrel shit, something must have done this kind of movement. But probably, I don't know how many humans have done that. Manna is probably like something very, very few people have ever done. But there's so many things like that too. I just like doing something that is completely new. And I think that move, which is like 2 punches, it's kind of stupid looking. And if someone knew to look for it, it's kind of, I don't think it would work necessarily. It's not like necessarily the most technical, strategic, like safe, optimal, min-maxed move. It's kind of like a wild card. But at this super grand master level, if you can become like the best ever at the basics and then have these types of things on top of that, that is like the and like really perfected, like someone who can really do a manna. Like it's this crazy thing that you can kind of do it. It kind of works sometimes if you do it right and time it perfectly. It's like this crazy thing, but like if it lands right, like who knows? And there's like things like that, like the flying armbar and like weird shit like this, like, you know, like, dude, can land. You never know. And yeah, I just love these types of weird, wild cardy things, and being able to completely surprise people and win by novelty. Almost like novelty beats them. Their inability to see what could possibly be coming at them is literally why they could lose, because it's like so outside of what they expect. Like what I'm doing is like, what is even happening here? Like my brain is just spinning backwards. Like I don't even understand. This guy is moving in some ways or doing stuff that doesn't even, like, my brain can't even like register what is happening. I want to be that.